The president of the West Africa's Regional Alliance says South Africa is undermining efforts to resolve the political crisis in Ivory Coast. VOA West Africa correspondent Scott Stearns reports.
The Economic Community of West African States says widespread support for the internationally recognized winner of Ivory Coast's presidential election is slipping because some countries are now siding with incumbent President Laurent Gbagbo. James Bayho is the chairman of the West African Alliance known as ECOWAS.
The solidarity that started amongst us and in the international community is fast being eroded because certain countries have taken sides and therefore are disagreeing with the decision already taken.
Bayho says some African Union leaders are trying to weaken ECOWAS support for the United Nations certified winner of November's vote, former Prime Minister Alassane Ouattara.
Certain member states of the AU came there, reopened the whole issue, and sought to demonstrate the fact that ECOWAS made a mistake in judging Alassane Ouattara to be the winner.
Bayho says South Africa is undermining ECOWAS efforts to force Mr. Gbagbo from power.
We find that others are encouraging Gbagbo not to yield, but probably because they can give him certain supports that ECOWAS does not have. As we talk now, there's a South African warship docked in Côte d'Ivoire. Now, actions such as that can only complicate the matter further.
South Africa says the frigate is a support vessel with no military purpose. South African President Jacob Zuma is among 5 heads of state named by the African Union to resolve Ivory Coast's political crisis. The European Union agrees with ECOWAS that Mr. Ouattara won the election. Christian Preda led the EU observer mission to Ivory Coast's vote.
Mr. Choi, the special representatives of the Secretary General, said clearly that the results announced by the Electoral Commission were the final results, and this is, as you know, the position of the international community. With some exceptions, the international community accepted these results.
Bayho says ECOWAS will wait patiently for the African Union panel to complete its work, but West African leaders reserve the right to act independently, including the possible use of military force to remove Mr. Gbagbo. Mr. Gbagbo's government says renewed African Union mediation shows that ECOWAS has failed. Scott Stearns, VOA News, Dakar.